Okay, modesty. Modesty is huge. I'm a very confident guy, but I'm always doing what I can to show women that I'm modest. It makes me look more confident. Now, look at it this way. If you're bragging about how much money you make, some women, they might want that. There are a lot of ugly guys out there that have beautiful women because they make tons of money. But I know a lot of women that are close to me and that give me personal coaching that tell me it's a huge turnoff. Okay? So if you're flinging your keys, let me grab my keys. And you're telling her, I make so much money. I drive a Mercedes. I'm moving my keys fast because I don't want you to see the car I drive. Women think, that's a Mercedes. You're a goofball. I'm not going to go home with you tonight, or I don't want to get to know you anymore. Now, check out how this looks. Let's say you have a Mercedes key, and you tell the woman, I don't have the nicest car. It's not a car I'd really brag about. In all honesty, I'd like a better car. And she sees that your key is a Mercedes key. That's modesty. That is a huge turn on. Now, I don't know if that was the best example, but it'll show you the dynamic of what I mean in using modesty to your benefit. Now, she's going to see that you are a guy who has a nice car, you probably make good money, and you're very modest about it. The guy that has to be telling all the time is... the women pick up on that. Why does he have to tell us that? He must not be well endowed, or he's got horrible breath, or it's his friend's car. I don't know. Women, they get creative, a lot more creative than us men do. So modesty is just huge. I know guys who are very modest, and it's a real sincere thing. But when they tell a woman, I don't make a whole ton of money. If you want me for my money, you're looking at the wrong guy. And then later they see your car, or they just look at your watch, and they see that something's different here. The guy makes more money. And later when they get to know you, they see your $500,000 home. That's how they're going to see it's action. I'm telling you, words are weak. They just really, really are. You've got to focus more on how the women think, and they get that way by you asking questions. Always stay in the question. In fact, staying in the question is a topic that I discussed earlier on. Perhaps I can repost that. But as modest as you can possibly be, the better. It's going to make you look more confident. Modesty is a huge virtue as well. If you can be confident and very modest, women, they're going to gravitate toward that. It's contagious. The cocky guy will only look confident to women that have very low self-esteems. Or women that have only seen that as an example. They don't really know what confidence is. So men, be modest. I'm telling you, focusing on the virtues that you're going to even find in scriptures, I'm telling you, those are the things women will gravitate toward. I'm not here to give a religious lesson at all, but I know that there are several virtues out there, and they're just huge. Patience is a virtue. Modesty. Service. Really, man, a lot of what you've been taught is the opposite of how it needs to be. So, learn from me.